All right, we're here. It's a Tuesday. We're going to move a bunch, as we always do. And then we're going to pick up some weights. We're going to try these funky ladder sets. I worked on these ladder sets yesterday just to make sure I could remember to count. You guys understand. So just get those feet a-stepping. We're going to just go ahead. We're going to be in the quads today. So if a particular one of you was here this morning, she would name this one something awful. Get the arms swinging. So if you have knee, hip, or ankle issues, a particular one. I'm going to have to make sure everybody's muted. Yep, good. All right. And then start to kind of step at an angle. So I'm coming up and I'm out and I'm up and I'm out. And we're just working through those ankles. So for those of you that are showing up for yoga, yoga starts around 9. So go have a cup of coffee. One of you knows who you are. That would be my mother. And then we're going to turn. We're going to do it the other way. Step and lean. There we go. Just seeing what's going on with the body. All right. Pull it in, slide it back. So we're going to need all of our coordination today. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Every time I say it, it's going to be great. We got 3 more. 1, 2, and a 3. Go ahead and pick up your weights. I'm going to just grab something small. And we're going to get used to this interesting little ladder set. So with the bicep curls that we're about to do, we're going to bring them all the way up for a bicep curl. We're going to drop halfway, and then we're going to pump it once and let it down. Then we're going to pull it up to halfway, pump twice, and then let it down. Okay, we got this. You can keep moving. You can do all the things. I'm going to stay static so that I don't confuse anybody. Okay, bicep curls, roll it up, halfway, pump once, and roll it down. Roll, pump twice, 1, 2, and roll it down. The third one comes halfway, 1, 2, 3, and then roll it down. The fourth one rolls up, comes halfway, 1, 2, 3, and 4, roll it down. Number 5 rolls up, halfway, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let it roll all the way. The next grip we're going to do is going to be a hammer grip. So we're going to be doing the same counting type thing with a whole lot of the exercises we're going to be doing, okay? It's easy. It's all easy. You're just going to lift for 1 and then pump for 1. Lift for 2 and pump for 2. You know, it's kind of, I would say it's a no-brainer, except I forget to count. So y'all keep me honest. All right. The next grip for this is going to be a hammer curl. That's jetpack hands. Jetpack hands. Thumbs on the top if you want to. All right. So roll up, halfway, pump for 1, and down. Roll up, drop. Number 2, 1 and 2, and roll it down. Roll it up, halfway, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, all the way down. Roll up. This is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down. 5th one rolls up, halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then since we're here, we're going to do some gull wings, out and up. There we go. So we got 1, 2, beautiful. 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Find a chair or find the floor. We got some abs to throw in. All right. So I'm going to go down to a seat. Most of us don't get far from a chair since we're in the house. Make sure it doesn't have wheels on it. All right, I'm going to turn at an angle. All right, we're going to pedal this one out. Legs come up. So if you're just balanced on the floor, arms press out and up, or come out at moose antlers. I also almost call them oos antlers. And then we're going to pedal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put it down. Lean into those thighs. Maybe stretch those legs out if you're on the floor, or do some circles because that'll set off your psoas muscle. Round in circles one way, round in circles the other way. And then we got a set of 50s. We're going to have either feet on the floor or hovered feet. I'm going to cross right over left. And then we've got our wings out front. So I've got my palms up, and we're going to do a little set of 50 pumps, doing that whole Pilates thing, except it's not Pilates. They're just weights, and we're going to lift them. Ready? Palms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Take a breath. Ready to go for the second set to get us all 50. Cross ankles the other way. Palms up and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that. Work that psoas muscle out. Tucks inside the pelvis and attaches itself to the spine. And your hip flexor sets it off, because your hip flexor is actually part of that muscle system. All right, tricep time. Yahoo! All right, we've got that concept of kick it back, pump it once, and then kick it back, pump it twice. Yes, good deal. I'm only going to use a 5-pound for this, just to make sure I don't mess it up. Okay. So I've got left hand. You can use either one. We're going to do both. So the first one, pump it once. 2, now pump it twice. 1, 2. Third one extends, pump it 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pump it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch hands, other way. Just trying to keep it fresh. Trying to, we're those latent ADD types. Get a little bored. Extend it back. 1, pump it once. And then 2, pump it twice. 1, 2. Number 3, pump it. 1, 2, 3. Fourth one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last one on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sweet. Overhead we go. You might want to double these weights up. If your shoulders don't go overhead, do traditional This way with the doubles, if you do, and you can, up and overhead, bend in those knees, drop that tailbone, press them up. 1. Pump it once, and then 2. Now pump it twice. 1, 2. Third one, press it, pump it. 1, 2, 3. Here's number 4. And a 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Up and over we go. Nicely done. Traditional set of biceps. You can grab something heavier if you want, or keep the little guys that you have. We're going to step out, turn the toes out, drop those fingertips in front of the thighs, and just hold. So roll those biceps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now come up out of that squat, take a breath, go back down into that squat. If you've got knee and hip issues, toes go forward. Another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweet. Toes in, heels in, toes in, heels in. Gorgeous. Grab that chair or grab that floor again. We got another set of abs to do. Dun, dun, dun. Like superheroes. Gonna get it all in today. Ooh, pull my pants up so you know I'm serious. There you go. Okay, once everybody's down, we've got that pedaling set. Weights in your hands or not. I'm going to go without for the moment. Arms are going to come up and in. Legs come up and out. This time, just a nice little swim. All right, get those legs kicking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 40, 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put it down. Circle it out. Stretch through. Nice. All right. Reach over and grab the medium or heaviest thing that you have. Stay in your seated position. I just had to go get mine. Bring it up. Holster it in front of the chest. Hold it hand to hand. If all you've got is 2 soup cans, you're just going to hold one in each hand. Scooch to the edge of the chair or to the very edge of the seat of your pants in your life, right? Legs come up. We're going to push this weight straight up toward the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Lean forward, stretch over those legs or those thighs. Nicely done. All right. We're going to move into the back side of the shoulder with some squats. It'll work. All right, stand it on up. If you've got a chair, a wall, or a counter, you may want that for support. I've got one on either end. Now I've got to decide which way am I going to do this? Okay, so With the pumping aspect of this, we're going to pull weight first, then we're going to put weight down, and then we're going to move through the leg exercises. You guys are so brilliant. I just love to see you every Tuesday. All right, so I've got my arm out. These are going to be simple pulls, but it's going to be the pull, pump it once, and it's a tiny little movement. It's just a little, just like you just brake checked somebody that was just a little too close to your bumper. Just right. Come on now. I know every single person in here may, okay, except maybe 2 of you have done that. Pull, 1 little pump and down. 2 pumps, 1, 2, and down. 3 pumps, 1, 2, 3, and down. 4 of them, 1, and pull it, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is that counting aspect. This is number 5, and pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sweet. Other side. All right, ready to pull? 1 little pump. 2 of them, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and down. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. Pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Put that weight down wherever that weight goes down. Excellent. Okay. Now we're going to do this with the legs. Da, da, da. Get out the suspense music. Going to see if we can make this work. Got to make sure my leg doesn't go out of the camera. Awesome. All right. I'm going to plant my right foot. My left toes are going to go out back. And then I'm going to try to level a little more. So I'm going to take a push-up stance. What you're going to notice is you're going to start leaning more into one arm or the other. This is amazing for core stabilization and for spine strength. You want those elbows to stay equally bent and that upper body not to move. So get in there. That's it. Left toes out back. So we're going to lift, pump for 1, and put it down. Lift, 1, 2, put it down. 3, 1, 2, 3, and down. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. Now see, this isn't so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put it down. Check in with those elbows. You want them to be even because we got 5 more on this leg. This is 1. There's 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 7 here. 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put it down. Lift 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, here comes 9. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're little. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10. It's burning. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. What? Oh, circles. All right. She who names these videos funny things. Yes, I want you to come up with a good name for this one. Because by the time we get through the second leg, so I tested this yesterday. By the time I got through the second leg, I had some not so nice names for it. All right, you ready for the other leg? It's going to be amazing. All right. Plant that left foot. That right Test it, make sure you don't kick anything, and then bend those elbows. So I can stay up tall, but then my leg's not gonna come up very high. So I wanna come down and in so I get that full bun squeeze, and I get that chest stabilization. Ready? 1, pump for 1, and down. 2, pump for 1, 2, and down. 3, 1, 2, 3. Number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 5, 6, 4, and I counted up. Now put it down. See, how is that? I can't even count. Number 7. I'm not trying that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No oxygen. Lift for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's number 10. Lift and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put it down. Look at the Wicked Witch of the West in both cheeks. Yeah, I'm going to count down from 6, but I'm going to count to 7 first and then go back down. Who does that? 6, 7, 5. Oh, we blame the lack of oxygen in this room. See, it's outer space. There's no oxygen. All right. Gather up your weight again. Why? Because we want to. Because he's good. We're going to go back overhead for that tricep. Ready? Up. Knees bent. Behind the head. We're not pumping it this time. Just straight 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up and over. Back down we go. Okie dokie. So the next is going to be, we're going to step out. And then we're going to come together and you're going to pump it once. And we're going to step it out, come together, pump it twice. I'm going to hold on to something because my brains aren't wrapped right today. I'm just going to make sure I'm not going to fall over on camera. But if you can do these and come up and just do them with the hips, awesome. Just do the hips. Ready? Feet together. Step it out. Big squat. Bring it together. 1 pump. Outer leg. Beautiful. Squat it down. Now we're going to get 2. 1, 2. Step it out. Here's your 3. 1, 2, 3. Step it out. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me know when the piranha bites you. There's a piranha swimming around the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6. 6 lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Step it out. Squat it. Big ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out we get. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aren't we looking forward to 9 and 10? Squat it. Here's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big 10 here. Put it down. Launch it up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squat it. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That was side 1. Wasn't that dreamy? I'm going to switch my chair to the other side. Oh, you know. I might have to go ahead and name this one. You ready for that squat? We got a lot of these to go. Okay, bring it together. Step it out. 1 pump. 1. Step it out. There we go. We're going to work. 1, 2. Step it out. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Yay. Down we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Out we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step it. Squat it. Build it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squat. Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She don't want to work anymore. 8, but we're going to make it. Oh, yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We got a name for them. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Step it. Bring it down low. All right. Set the mindset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat it out. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Magic. Oh, yeah. See, my hips deserve a little Bruno Mars or something right here. 24 karat. Oh, that's what I'm missing. Grab up that weight. It's going to be amazing. All right. So I'm going to turn around. I'm going to drop back just a little bit. Okay. So my knees come a little forward. I'm going to squeeze through those glutes. I'm going to bring this weight up in front. We did these seated in the chair. Now we just don't want to knock our dentures out. Okay. Ready? Press straight up. 1, 2, nice chest wall here. 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put that weight down. I'm going to put it over where I don't ever have to see it again for the moment, because we have one more set of legs. All right. So I'm going to come out I'm going to put my chair on the left just to make sure I have stability. And then it's going to be a simple lunge. Back, pump once. Back, pump twice. Easy, okie dokie. Simple, simple. Just get that really nice lunge in there with that good form, trying to make sure that this bent knee over here doesn't slide too far over the toes. Ready? Step it back. Lift it. Pump once. Send it back. Number 2. Pump twice. 1, 2. Back we go. 1, 2, 3. This is for the abs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide it back. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My brain's trying to check out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're almost to yoga. After this, we're almost to yoga. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ha ha. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9 and 10. Get in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay tall in that spine. All 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right. Only one more side to go. And then we're going to liberate those hips today. All right. Got that chair out. Got my pants in my serious mode. All right. Ready? Or not? Here we come. Step it back. Pull it up. One pump. Sing it. Send it back. Sing it loud. 1, 2. Those of you with tweens know that TV show. 1, 2, 3. 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Pull it 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you're looking great. Pull 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Here we go. Big smile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10, tall spine. Lift those collarbones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep a chair if you want a chair. Hands on hips. Smiles on lips. Let's bring it around. Nicely done. Somebody told me bikini season's coming. I was like, oh dear. See ya. Call me. Other direction. Everybody starts popping out to go to their classes. Okay. Nice. So now we're in this nice wide stance. And we're going to pull up from the ground up. Really set those feet like you're setting them in concrete. You know, and you might want to check because we just really tore these hips up. You might want to come in a little bit, or you might want to go out a little more. So set yourself where you want to be and then roll the shoulders up and back 3 times. Here we go. 1, breath in as they go up. 2, and then number 3. And once those shoulders come down, let those shoulder blades sit right down, nice and flat on the back of the ribs. Bend the knees just a little, and then start to pull in with the feet. Now, if you could make a wrinkle in the middle of your carpet or your mat, your feet aren't going to move, but you're going to feel everything in your legs stand up, and suddenly you're going to feel it grab onto your pelvis. And when it grabs onto the pelvis, there's this magic thing that happens where the crown of the head wants to rise. Find that space. And then notice the body probably wants to hold its breath around that holding that's in the legs and the pelvis, but let the chest rise and fall no matter what. So any stress response, just squeezing through these legs creates in your body, work around it. Because no matter the stress, right? We're all still here. We've made it. made it through this and we made it through that. And we thought this was going to be the end of us. And we're still here. We thought that was going to just plow us in, and we're still here. Hold for one more holy breath. And then release the holding. And as if you're just everything in your body could just melt over your feet like really weird shoes. Let it all just roll down the legs while you take this right foot and turn it out. I'm going to turn around. So we take that foot and we turn it out. And then we're going to slice those arms out. And on the breath in, I'm going to lean toward my left foot. And on my breath out, I'm going to lean toward my right. And just see where the stressor of weightlifting leaves my body. Just sliding, breathing in and breathing out. See if you can draw the sound of Om into the process. Might not sound like Om, but it's the sound of all that is. Now lean way back, way back, way back. Draw in the deepest breath you've taken all day. And then slide and exhale over that right leg and tip the arms in a really compassionate way. Not in a, I'm going to look like the cover of a magazine. I'm going to come out compassionately. So where are my shoulders? Where's my belly? So I just can see it in my square. I'm going to unlock my front leg. Give yourself one more full breath here. And then we're going to scoop up and back. So not a lean back. We're just going to scoop. Do the cosmic deodorant check. We're in our own homes. We don't have to wear it if we don't want to. Breathing in. Breathing out, bend that right leg and keep that backward lean and see what happens. You may need to stretch your stance out a little or shorten it. Now take that top hand, put it right behind the back of the head. Take that bottom hand, wrap it behind the low back, and see if you could just lay the head in those right fingers. Squeeze that left glute just a little to firm up that pelvis space. And then cartwheel forward, right elbow, right thigh. Left arm reaches out and over. And then while it's here, let's strum a guitar. The arm starts to make circles. And you're thinking, oh my God, after that leg work we just did, now we're down in this right quad again. Yes. Method to the madness. One more time around, and it reaches out to the sky, far, far, far beyond the walls of our domicile. Breathing in, breathing out. Lift up. Even those arms, turn right toes forward, pull the heels in, find your goddess posture. There we go. So, these postures are only 150, 180 years old, something along those lines in that line. So they called this goddess. These days, everybody's like, no, we're going to call it something else because we have men and women in the class. Just go with it. We have men and women, like male and female. It divides us in half. Breathe in, breathe out. Lift, touch those fingertips together. Turn those toes back forward. And just hold here while you try to make a wrinkle in the middle of the mat. Pull in through the center line of the body. Pull those inner thighs together. And then just barely press the fingertips together. Notice it steals the breath. Breathe through it anyways. Pressing, pressing, pressing. One more full breath. And then release everything so that it all drips down over the tops of the feet. You might even want to just like squish in the belly space or let the head hang. Let the body release that stress, that build, that energetic build that we had. Let it release it and then build it back up. Turn the left toes out, arms even, and then same thing we did last time. In breath as we slide back, out breath, forward. Check in with this front knee. We don't want it to be bone on bone. Unlock that knee ever so slightly to build the muscle around the joint. Full breath, breathing, stretching. Pull the breath in from the fingertips and then exhale through the fingertips. Pull in through the fingertips. Exhale through the fingertips this last time. And then reach back, reach back, reach back, reach back. Lay back. Let those hands tip back. Hold the head, cradle the head here. Little attention in that right glute. And then release the arms and tip. And breathe. Gratitude for the body here. And then tipping back, drop that back hand on the leg, sweep it back, stargazer. For some of us, it's easier than others. I got my stars on the wall. Breathe in, breathe out. Bend that front knee, see what that does. If you wanted to, you could reach down, clasp both hands behind the back, and reach back that way. That would open the chest and stretch the shoulders if you wanted to. For one more breath, hold in that left thigh. And then left elbow, left thigh, reach out and over, and then let that arm keep going around in circles. All right. Yes, around in circles. Gorgeous. So what's in that joint? Does one joint feel closer than the other? Last big circle around. And then we reach overhead. Find that long line from the outside knife edge of that back foot over to the front fingertips. And then we slide back up. Turn the toes forward. Reach just behind the head. And then with the hands ever so slightly behind the head, lift up through the base of the skull back here, either with the thumbs or maybe pointer finger and that middle finger. And we're just lengthening through cervical spine, allowing that head just to lay in those fingertips. Breathe in, breathe out, lift to neutral. Heels slide in, toes slide in. Start to shorten that stance. Big breath. And then see where that transition brought you. It brought us from the beginning of class, we get moving, then we go through the hard stuff, and then maybe the yoga could be the hardest part for you. And then, okay, where am I now? I'm going to take my right toes and point them out. Slice those arms out again. And then just like we did before, we're going to reach back and forward and reach back and forward and eventually lift that left heel and put it down so that you start pointing out beyond the mat. And then the next time you breathe in, pause. And on the breath out, slide. See if that back leg will lift. Play with the balance here. Belly button draws in. Inhaling, exhaling. Right palm turns up, left foot steps behind. Left hand grabs right wrist. Big pull. Inhale, exhale, release, step side by side. Building the stress in the body and then releasing. Building and releasing. Left toes turn out, arms slicing, and just wobble. This is just to help us find center over that foot and then start to lift that right heel. These little tricks help us have success in some of these harder postures. Breathing in, leaning back. Breathing out, begin to slide. So a lot of exercise routine has to do with success for people. If they don't feel like they're gaining success, of course, why not wander away and go find some other form of exercise that I might feel more successful in? So with yoga, there's all kinds of little tricks to help people feel more successful, like a chair right here or a wall. Sweep that right leg back, left arm reaches, big arch. Inhale, exhale, step side by side. Beautiful. Let those hips start to spiral. Yes. So, we go into the work world and we go, oh, this is my definition of success. So then we carry that over into our fitness routine, go the other way. And then we carry that into life. Because if we're going to work, or you used to go to work 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, your sense of success that you build there becomes habitual. So then we carry it home, then we carry it to yoga, we carry it to the gym, we carry it everywhere we go. So build the success and the postures in the way that makes sense to you. Put those feet together, shoulders up, back, and down. Palms sweep up, heels rise, knees bend, little Utkatasana, and I'm going to come down with a bent arm this time. Breathing it in, breathing it out, drop a little more. Breathing it in, breathing it out, dropping a little more. Breathing it in, breathing it out. Those of you that have a working crow posture, drop down, knees flare out, hands on the floor, balance on the backs of the elbows. Those that don't, head on down to a seated position. So we build up, we lift the landing gear. So for some, this is a sense of success. Oh, I can balance on my hands. For some, that's just frustration. Why would I do that to myself? My hands hurt, my da-da-da-da, and it starts the story. My hands hurt, my this, my arthritis, I can't do that. I couldn't do that. Why would I do that to myself? Nah, if you can't do it, just sit down. Just sit down and enjoy the floor or the chair that you come to sit in. Sit on a cushion, build your success. Build it. Once you're seated comfortably, open the hands on the thighs, drop the chin into the chest, and then roll the ear to the right. Roll across the center, roll the ear to the left, and then the right, and then the left. And then start to get the arms into it. Plant right arm, left arm. So this is that stargazer, but now it's a different sense of the stargazer. Roll the opposite way. We reach and arch. And maybe your shoulders don't want to do this. So then how could I make this work? Yes. Next time the right hand plants Wherever it plants, either on the edge of the chair or the floor, hold there. Find a big breath. And then let hands slide over to the knees, arch the chest, and then pull the collarbones through. And arch the chest, collarbones through, arch. Pull, then plant the left hand and reach opposite and hold. Feeling the spaces in the body. Like, I mean, I would love to feel space in my right shoulder. It's like there's none. So where else can I pull from to create it? Breathe in. Breathe out. Arms come down to the knees. Arch. Cat and cow. This is number 2. And then number 3, on the third one, we're going to kick that right leg out. Even if you're in a chair, the right leg still just goes out. Right hand plants. I'm going to reach out. And then I'm going to reach away. See where your space is and then see where it isn't. So I'm not exactly over the leg. I'm still just over the pelvis. And then we're going to sneak up on it. But we're going to do this little baby wild thing first. So we're going to plant that left hand, sweep and lasso the stars. If you're in a chair, simply just reach over to the left. Big breath in. Big breath out. The seat lands. The right hand lands out to the side. It's going to go way behind. So I'm going to actually come out behind the leg, and I'm going to slide out to the side that way. And then I'm going to aim for my toe. So I'm coming out in a different way toward this foot. And then I'm going to arch up. And then I'm going to sweep toward the toe, and I might not even be able to get the toe. And if you're in a chair, you might need a strap. Just make sure you don't fall out. This time, hands are going to meet at the shin, ankle, or foot. And all of a sudden, we've shortened the distance. So collarbones slide toward the toes. The ribs slide down that thigh. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. And then right hand stays where it is. Left arm reaches toward the sky. So I'm going to pull and I'm going to open my chest at the same time. So I'm pulling and opening. So I'm pulling. The archer pulls the bow right here. Let that left hand slide behind the small of the back. Turn and look over that left shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Left hand is going to come out to the side. Right leg is going to bend. If you're in a chair, you're going to take both feet, put it out front, and reach for both toes. I'm going to turn in a mermaid and put my ribs down on the inside of my left thigh. If you want to turn this completely over into a pigeon posture, go forth and do good. So this mermaid and this pigeon are going to be fantastic for the hips after we exercised them quite so well. But if this is you, you're just on the inside of that thigh. If you're in a chair, you could actually take the left ankle and put it on the right thigh and just lean into that shin instead. Breathing in, breathing out. And maybe little by little, the head will want to come down. And you might find tension back there in the right leg or the right low back somewhere that you can just say, you know what, not right now. And the breath. The breath is the success. When you get into a posture and you're not straining so hard that you're basically having your own Lamaze class, and the breath can just settle, that's our success point. One more successful breath. Roll back onto that left hip, hands plant, body slides up. That right leg sweeps around, put the soles of the feet together, grab onto the ankles, and tip back onto the tush. Even if you're in a chair, those shoulder blades go into the back of the chair. And we just hold. And then right arm lifts because it can. Left arm lifts because it can. We wouldn't want that core space to think we forgot about it. Feet come down. Arch that spine, drop that chin, roll down over those toes. Now you might want to play with this. You may be becoming more flexible. So the heels may want to come more toward the groin space, or vice versa. You may be having more knee trouble. And so those toes need to sneak away from the body. Big breath. Roll up out of that. Let that left leg come out to the side, planting those sits bones, and then back and forth we go. We're going to reach away and then reach over. So my hand is behind my left leg, behind. Just across. So hamstrings can really get to people. They go, oh, I'll never be able to reach my toes. So we're just fooling them right now because we're just reaching out over the pelvis, trying to let that low back have a little moment, a holy moment, as my instructor calls it. Then that right hand is going to plant. We're going to lift into that baby wild thing, try to get as much space. Now, my left foot is up. It could be down. It could be rotated forward. They're changing the language on this to whatever people need to do with their body parts to keep themselves safe. Inhale. Exhale, slide that tush down. Left hand is going to plant, okay? Left hand plants. I'm going to reach out and over. Yes. And then reach for the toe and then slide it up. And reach for the toe and slide it up. So we're not even reaching very long. It's just enough to let it know we're up to good. We're not up to no good. Reach down, grab that toe, let both hands slide in, and just notice if you have more of an ability to get the ribs out of the pelvis and get toward that foot. Just find the spaces in the body where maybe something could let go so that something else could move a little more freely. The air comes in, the air comes out. Those hands reach up and over. We're going to take that leg, cross it across the back. I left a little something out because I'm looking at the clock over here. And then roll down in a mermaid over that thigh. Because we want to have this hold, this either pigeon or mermaid. This is the space we want to be in at the moment. So find the space that works best for you. And then move through the body system. Start at the crown of the head.
Is there anything that could release at the crown of the head to give me more space in the hip and groin? And then in the eyes, loosening top teeth from bottom teeth. Loosen in the throat space, and then breathe deeply into the chest. Let go in the belly. And those spaces may seem to have absolutely nothing to do with hip and groin, except they have everything to do with it. Because slowly we bring awareness into the systems. Now what about the tops of the shoulders? The left hamstring or glute. Then what about the hip? Then what about the groin? Find success in the breath. And then the next breath starts to wake the body up a little, and the hands press. Swing those legs around, roll onto your back. And as you crumple down onto the back, if you're in a chair, you're simply going to pull one knee into the chest at a time, leaving the other foot on the floor for stability. And if you're on the back, just breathe the ribs into the floor first. Or if you want to settle into a chair, lean on a wall. You could always lean on a wall and just breathe the ribs and shoulder blades into whatever you're leaning on. And once you feel yourself breathing, then it's happy baby time, grabbing the outside edges of the feet. And then in happy baby, start with the ribs and shoulder blades again. So for a lot of men, there's a shortness that happens in the low back from the scar tissue that comes down from the lats. And so you end up really curled up like a little turtle, and you end up like right there on the small of your back. If that happens, grab the outsides of the thighs and put the shoulder blades on the spine and the floor instead. So if reaching for the feet is too much because of the male structure system, then find success with the backs of the thighs instead. Roll yourself from side to side. Once you found the floor or the back of the chair, just flip those legs from side to side a little. Yes. Notice it's easier to roll one way than the other. I mean, that's just life. And then player's choice here. You can pause. And if you're on your back, go up into a shoulder stand. If you need more, you're going to pop up on the backs of the shoulders, plant the arms. If not, arms go out into T, legs drop off to the right. But if you want more effort, but you don't do shoulder stand, then bridge posture. Bridge posture may be where you want to go. Just make sure you're protecting the knees and that the knees aren't too far over the toes and that you're not jamming the back of the head into the floor. But if you're in a twist, the twist here is the key. If you're in a shoulder stand or a bridge, your shoulder blades are on the floor. But if you're in a twist, how can I work my shoulder blades and my ribs into this twist? Beautiful. So if you've chosen to do the shoulder stand or the bridge, keep playing with it, work with it, move through or hold, but think about the tops of the shoulders and the tops of those shoulder blades the whole time you're doing what you're doing. And breathe from there. If you're in a twist, you're simply going to breathe in, breathe out, and the next breath is going to bring those legs up and through and off to the right side. And if you're coming down out of a plow or a shoulder stand, find equilibrium. Find the ground first, and then move. And if you're in a chair, simple twist here. Right arm over the back of the chair, grab the outside of that right knee, and you're just going to give that spine a little ring out. Wherever you are, find the success in the breath. Pull that next breath in, release it out, and then find center space. If you want to pop up into a meditation space, you're welcome to. If not, head on down into the floor. Find the back of the body. And try to find where the ribs, so I moved into a chair and I'm going to snug way back into the chair. Find where the ribs can make contact, either with the floor or the chair. And once the ribs feel like they're supported, start to breathe into that space. Finding a space of release and a space of stretch just by using the expansion of the lungs. And when the ribs start to separate a little more and those intercostals start to relax, then shoulder blades may be able to widen a little more with a breath, pulling those shoulder blades apart in the back. And once that starts to separate, maybe the cervical spine can find a little more space. Breathing up into the base of the skull, lengthening the back of the neck. And once you've found that space, then just let the breath ease. Pull in any sounds in your space. Once you pull those sounds in, draw in from the hearing. Draw inward from feeling. And settle deeply into the soul. Ram Dass used to say often, mind gets in the way of our clear view of God. What is it that we're doing that yoga and physical fitness help? Draws us down and in and down and in and down and in until suddenly we're hand to hand with the soul. And everything suddenly seems more clear. The mind gets in the way of our clear view of God. You are God. It's hard to see the self clearly. Just breathe a little more deeper. Does the breath interrupt your clear view? Does movement interrupt your clear view? And if you feel like anything would interrupt what you have going on, stay right where you are. But if not, it could come to, we'll end as we always do with breath and sound. Maybe letting the head roll from side to side slightly. Just making sure that the view stays clear. If there's any tension in the body, that it doesn't fog the windows per se. And then our 3 breaths. Inhaling. Breathing in. Breathing in. You are a powerful group of beings, and I appreciate you all. With my mind, my body, my soul, all of my senses. I'm grateful, 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 grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.